Hey Brickheads, um, I posted some images in the Discord of certain thing I've been working on, and I thought it deserved an explanation. Um, well, to start off, I'm working on a server that I'm tentatively calling Balls Heaven, and the idea is just to have a lot of balls everywhere and vehicles like this one to move the balls, and that's it. It's just gonna be moving balls around. It's like if you ever saw that, I don't know, when I was a kid, there was a toy store I used to go to that had this like uh, it was like an aquarium with just balls and like remote control vehicles inside it, and you would just I'll try to post a picture of it or whatever, but basically I'm trying to make that experience. But I had an issue, right? Which is here's the thing. Spawning a lot of balls is very easy. Some might say too easy. Uh, you just do that. You do that, right? And now you got balls. But here's the problem. All these balls are the same color, and that's fucking boring. I want them, many color, you see. Um, but there's an issue with that. It takes a long time to like, this is what you have to do, right? If you want balls in many colors, you have to do fucking this, which sucks. Or you have to manually, paint them, and you have to randomize your own. This is a pain in the ass. So I wanted a better way to do it, right? So my first idea was, well, now that we have the brick property changer thing, and you can just change the RGB value of a brick uh, with wires, I thought, what if I had a machine that just hooks up balls to like a random number generator and just randomizes the color values? Now the problem with that is wires don't really connect to balls because they're not actually bricks. They are physics things. So you can't really do that. The only way, at least as far as I'm aware, to change their color is the old-fashioned, you got to hit it with the paint laser. So I thought for a bit, um, and then I thought, okay, well, what if I just had something, you know, what if I instead just had a brick here, and this thing, was hooked up to a random number generator or whatever, and you know, the you'll have to forgive me. I'm coming back from the dead a little bit, but the idea was you would have a thing that generates a random number, and the random numbers become red, green, blue values for this brick, and then I just have to like do this basically, like just grab the color of the brick and do that to the balls as they go by. So first I had to build the random number generator, and there's a couple of those available on the prefab market. Um, like this one here, these lovely ones, and these are great. Um, but I don't know. I think I might be stupid because I couldn't really figure out like these and no disparagement towards these, but like it does make a random number, but I'm like I couldn't figure out how to translate this to an RGB value for some reason. It's probably not that hard, but why figure out how to do something when you could just like bang rocks together until it works, right? So this is what I did. I built this, and this is not my display. This is also from the gallery. So I put yogurt in a wheel here, Uh, it's okay, he likes it. And, you know, he runs on the wheel pretty consistently. He never, or they never really get tired. And basically what this is it's feeding the angle into this variable right here. And when I press a button, it updates the variable with the current angle. So this is set to this wheel is set to angles as percentages. So instead of, you know, 0 to 360 degrees, it just goes from 0 to 100%. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, did I do that? No, I didn't. I'm lying. Um, the deal is, oh, he's fucking stuck now. Listen, whatever. He's earned his freedom. But this wheel turn, you push button, the angle, which is somewhere between negative 180 and 180, just gets output, and that's really it. It's just a wheel, and you turn it. See, 91. And this also has an absolute value thing, which I also didn't make, which makes it uh, the number be not negative. Man, so you know you could spin this thing and like hit the button, and it's kind of like making random numbers, I guess. Um, so this is what I came up with, right? So you get 3 of these, and then you get rid of the button, and you just have a loop that continuously hits the button for you, and it feeds the RGB values into Brick. And so it works. You can see that it works. You sit here, you've got the Brick, they run, it change. Um, Now this isn't still doesn't solve the problem though, because it's like, okay, now I've got, you know, random colors, but I still have to like do this. Uh, you know, it's very slow. So, um, this is what I've come up with. This is 84 yogurts trapped in wheels. Not trapped, of their own free will, enjoying the wheel. And um, good lord, I'm very diseased right now, so you're gonna have to forgive my brain. But so what this, you know, it's basically just this, only instead of having, you know, RGB feed into one brick, um, all of these values, you know, they travel, and there's, you know, we have 10 billion fucking wires here, right? And all of these wires are plugged in to an individual section of this wheel. And we could watch the wheel, and it's very mesmerizing. As you can see, it changes colors. All right, so are you ready for this? This is how it works, right? Wheel spin. Add a ball. And then you just have to be fast. Oh, I missed a few. That's okay. So that's, there's probably a few better ways to do this. But I thought this would be a great excuse to hook up 84 yogurt wheels to a wheel and, uh, really I just wanted to see what this would look like. And now we know. It's pretty great. This wasn't the first idea I had. I had the idea of, what if I made a slider, right, and had a triple pendulum hooked up to it, and this was supposed to move the slider, and that was supposed to simulate randomness, but even with zero friction, these pendulums eventually stop, and um, some mathematicians will probably tell you that this isn't as unpredictable as it looks. Um, so that didn't really work. And then the other idea I had was this. Um, this was supposed to I think the idea was that there would be a bunch of like I was going to make like a 100-sided die and put it inside this, and it would like roll the actually I think what I was going for was it would be like bingo, right? It was going to be a bunch of physics things inside of here, and each one would just have a number value assigned to it, and then like one of them would get shot out, and it would be like a random one, and that didn't last. So this was the more sane option. Um, yeah, this is it. This is my balls assembly line. It's on the gallery today. Ooh, gamer chair. Pretty. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant this button. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't actually submit that. I didn't mean to. Yeah. Brickady is good. You should play it probably if you don't yet. It's pretty sweet. You could have this. Okay, bye.